Tonight I've got the story about what the university is doing to help LGBTQ students.
With finals fast approaching, many students look for the perfect place to study. How you can avoid the finals rush and find your quiet place.
The University of Arkansas breaks ground on 2 new dorms.
So this is an inch to an inch and a half, laid upon another inch to an inch and a half.
How these residence halls will rise above the rest.
Welcome to UATV News at 7. I'm Lydia Fielder.
And I'm Drew Smith.
With LGBT rights often at the forefront of the media and with big changes happening politically, the university is making it a priority to assure that all students feel welcome.
Ramsey Minto has more about a program that aims to help LGBT students find community. Ramsey?
The LGBTQ mentoring program is new this semester, but it's already made an impact.
I'd like a 12-ounce coconut milk latte.
Madeline Freeman identifies as bisexual, and when she was younger, she says she never had someone to look up to. Even on her favorite movies, she rarely related to what she was seeing because bisexuals weren't portrayed in mainstream media.
There's not a widespread representation of them to begin with. And so when they are represented, it's like very stereotypical.
Freeman found out about the LGBTQ mentoring program through her girlfriend, who also participates. She wanted to meet somebody who she could relate to without the need to explain herself.
A straight life and heteronormativity and that sort of thing.
And she found just that. Freeman was paired with Elizabeth Tetley, who also identifies as being bisexual, and the two formed a quick bond. They meet every week or so on campus to talk about their lives, experiences, and politics over coffee. Tetley believes that these relationships are vital for LGBTQ students to know that they are not alone.
It's important to have someone to talk to about issues that are related to what you're going through. And so if we have some sort of visibility, whether it be one-on-one or small groups on campus, that can start to build up the visibility, make us a little more like, hey, we're here.
The two have learned from each other, and Freeman feels thankful to have had the opportunity and the friendship, which was just what Michelle Cooper was hoping for when she created the program.
It's nice to see kind of all these parts come together instead of just being little silos across campus.
Cooper noticed that students in the LGBTQ support group on campus were having difficulties being minorities.
Connect people and give them an idea and let them know that there are adults on campus that identify in the community and this is how they're living their lives.
The program has not only received interest from staff and students, it has piqued the university's interest as well. Cooper hopes that in the near future, there will be a freestanding LGBTQ support center here on campus.
By kind of establishing a community and a place and a home for LGBTQ students, it's kind of letting them know that the University of Arkansas is welcoming them, that they are an important part of the community, and that they can be who they are genuinely and authentically.
The Vice Provost of Diversity here on campus wants to reach out more to LGBTQ students in order to satisfy their wants and needs. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Ramsey Minto.
Only 15 students and 15 mentors were thought to get involved, but over 40 students joined and 36 mentors volunteered, so it's only expected to get bigger.
Cooler temperatures entered northwest Arkansas after the rain yesterday.
It is about time. Erica Rankin will tell us if the cool down will stick around.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, it was pretty chilly today, but tomorrow we'll expect just mild temperatures. We're looking at a high of 61 and a low of 41, partly cloudy, so a little bit of sun. Saturday, we're going to have a high of 62 with a low of 49, so it'll be chilly still in the nighttime, but very mild still again. And Sunday, we're looking at a high of 67, so it's going to be a little warmer there on Sunday. It might be nice to get out and do something outside to end your weekend. And as we go into Monday, we're going to have another high of 67, but Monday night it'll be a low of 38. So it's going to get chilly. And then until Tuesday, a low of 47, or a high of 47, low of 25 with rain. So be prepared for a cool down next week. And I'll have more in the show later.
As the semester finishes up, students begin to search for quiet places to study. With Mullins being the most popular place, there can be ways to work around the traffic.
Students can reserve a study room up to 1 week in advance with their username and password online. Since Mullins can be full during this time of year, there are other places you can go to study.
We have the Fine Arts Library, the Chemistry Biochemistry Library, and the Physics Library as well. And we're happy to call over to those branch libraries to see if they have space to accommodate students who are looking for places to study.
Lehman also says taking care of your physical health can be just as important as studying before and during finals.
That's good because with only a few weeks left until the end of the semester, finals prep is underway.
And it came too soon, didn't it? This also means panic attacks, stress, and tons of caffeine for students like Drew and I.
But beginning December 4th, the university wants to provide students with free treats and a study break.
If you look at your screen, you can see students have the opportunity to indulge themselves in various treats around campus. You can find me there.
Indulging on junk foods may not be the best option, though, Lydia.
You're right. According to Kaplan, instead of reaching for a candy bar this final season, grab yourself a food rich in nutrients.
Such foods include veggies, fruits, fish, and nuts. Kaplan also says that chocolate can be eaten as well, but in moderation.
I don't think there's such a thing as moderation in chocolate in my life.
I don't think so either.
CAPS also looks to help students stressing over finals with their annual CAPS Play Day.
The event provides chair massages as well as dogs for students to play with.
Students can drop in at any time from 10 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon on December 6th in the International Connections Lounge. You can find me there as well.
The university broke ground on 2 new dorms this week.
The Stadium Drive residence halls will hold over 700 students and accommodate new living learning centers.
These new dorms stand out from others because of their main construction material, timber.
It's going down. Peter McKeith says this new building method benefits Arkansas.
And in a state such as Arkansas, a state 60% covered in forest, there is good reason then to think how might we leverage the resources of the state.
The dorms are the first in the country using cross-laminated timber. Using timber will come at a cost, though, an extra $1.3 million. And with winter break coming up soon, UAPD will offer free car checks. Officers will check air pressure inside of tires, spare tires, and fluid levels free of charge. The car checks are free, and the event will be held on Thursday from 10 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon at the Reed Hall substation.
On Sunday, Blackboard will shut down for 15 minutes because of maintenance. And before you head out for the holidays, make sure you check those grades because Blackboard will not be available for up to 24 hours starting at 11 in the evening on Christmas Eve. For more details and up-to-date information, check out UARK Alerts on Twitter.
The Advance Arkansas Scholarship received a $2 million donation. The Massey Family Charitable Foundation donated the money in hopes of impacting the university's efforts to advance student success. This university strives to make higher education more accessible to Arkansans. This scholarship supports new, returning, and transfer students from Arkansas who need financial aid.
With graduation around the corner, the university wants to host a career fair. This will be the first career fair ever to be hosted in Little Rock. Officials say the event targets to hire rising juniors and seniors from all majors, and they expect 100 students to attend. The event will take place next year.
And finals for many students can be stressful, but the university plans to host a stress-free cookie event. Students will get to decorate 2 cookies, one for themselves and the other for a child in need. The cookies will be donated from Chartwell's and the Volunteer Action Center. The event will take place on Tuesday in the Union.
If you plan on flying this holiday, a scheduling mishap may leave your plane pilotless. What the airline plans to do to get your plane in the air.
More and more people use the internet to shop for Christmas gifts. How you can keep your information and gifts safe from thieves.